Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today in Warframe, we're going over how you can farm Voruna and her weapons. As you can see, I got her outright because she's awesome, and I wanted to get another one for the Helmet, so this will be how you can farm her. First and foremost, the market is always there, but you do not buy her blueprints or anything in the market. So if you go here, Lua's Prey, you see like Voruna packs, and if you look for Warframes, Voruna herself, you don't buy her blueprints from the market. You can only like buy her and her like packs from the market. So there is that for Voruna herself. But where you get her weapons are on Lua, right here on Uvarium or Circulus. You need to have completed, I think it's the War Within, to get all the Lua stuff unlocked and complete this. But you can also buy her parts from Yonta on the Zeramin with Thrax Plasm, okay? This is a new resource that drops from Lua enemies on Uvarium and Circulus, as it's a conjunction survival. It's a new game mode. I'll talk about that a bit after. So you can get her on these two game modes right there as a C drop rotation for Voruna herself, and the weapon parts for the sniper and the melee are A and B drop rotations, but I'll go over the drop rates in a second. Enemies killed on Lua, Uvarium, and Circulus, they drop Thrax Plasm, and then you buy parts on the Chrysalis through Yonta for Thrax Plasm. You can buy the weapon and the Warframe blueprints, arcanes, and other items from Yonta with the Thrax Plasm, but we'll go visit her shop last after I explain everything else. The Lua's Prey missions are pretty simple overall. Here are the drop rates. This is the lower level drop rate now, right here. As you can see, we're just doing this easy, just the screenshot here. The Voruna blueprint drop rate at its C drop rotation is 6.82. The chassis, neuroptics, and system are all the same at 4.5, and this is the lower level one. The weapons main blueprint drop from the A drop rotation, so that's the like 5-minute Lua survival. Okay, not bad, not bad. And the B drop rotation are the blades, handles, barrels, receiver for the guns, so it's the melee and the gun parts. So you do want to do A, B, and C drop rotation for all of the Warframe and weapon drops. But again, you can get Lua Thrax Plasm as both rotation rewards from these missions and from the Thraxes that spawn every 5 minutes. So that will help you so much. It's like a quality of life RNG inhibitor, right? Mercy system, if you will. You get resource drops, so you can buy it in the shop if you get very, very unlucky. So that's not too bad. Here are the higher level drop rotations on this bad boy though. As you can see, the blueprints went up a little bit, you know, 11.5% on the weapons there. The weapon parts are all like 10% there. You also get arcanes and like conjunction voltage, so good arcanes, right? Drop rates are a little better overall. And then when you see rotation C, you can see that the Voruna blueprint is at 12.5%, and the Voruna parts are all at 8 and a bit percent. So if you think about it, that's a lot better. It's essentially double. Not quite, because 4.5, 6.8, but essentially double at 12.2 and 8.16. So those are the drop rates, and that's how you actually farm Voruna and her weapons. Let me quickly explain how to run Uvarium and Circulus, the new conjunction survival missions. Uvarium, level 25 to 30, not that bad, should be available to run for most people. Circulus, 80 to 100, might need to be a little bit of a higher level, might need to run in a group, but also not bad. That's why it has pretty much double the drop rate. If you go into Uvarium and Circulus, running them as a mission, you'll notice, oh, it's a really cool Lua mission. It has some cool secret special rooms, one with like 4 wolf heads where you can kind of see into Duveri. It's a pretty cool and interesting thing, and I like it overall. But it does have quirks to it and special enemies that you fight every 5 minutes. So it's a regular survival for the most part, right? Other than maybe some like different enemies spawning in. But every 5 minutes, Lua Thrax Centurion dudes, Thrax enemies essentially, spawn in every 5 minutes. When they spawn in, your breath energy will go down faster at like a 50% rate, so you will lose your emergency supply faster. So you need to kill these Thraxes, essentially just kill them every 5 minutes to prevent that from happening, and so you don't fail the mission. So it's a pretty cool thing, and those Thraxes drop the item Thrax Plasm, and that is what you can use on the Lua, sorry, not Lua, but the Zariman AoE area, open world, to purchase more loot. So it's that simple. The other mechanic around the Lua Conjunction Survival missions are the little grayed out areas. The little grayed out areas you can spawn a Necromech in. The reason why you want to bring that up is the Necromech will do a great job at killing the Thraxes, because the Thraxes are overall tankier, harder to kill, kind of higher level if you think about it. They got a lot of armor, etc, etc. And then you got to swap into your operator form to finish them off. So that's how you run the Lua Centurion survival missions. They're just a cool survival mission with a twist. Nothing too terrible, too different, or too hard. But then let's check out Yonta on the Chrysalith on the Zariman to check out the new Lua Survival Thrax Plasm shop, because it is pretty good. So once we do actually get onto Lua, right, this is where we are, we want to go to fast travel and go over to your girl, Archimedean Yonta, right? She has the trade for Lua Thrax Plasm shop. This is the new Lua Conjunction Survival resource shop. You can go into there and you realize, oh my god, there's straight up a shop for Voruna, all of her blueprints, right? Blueprints. The melee blueprint items, awesome. You have right here, Perigale blueprint and items. So Zariman is now kind of a resource shop for Lua. So Lua is Zariman, Zariman Lua, confirmed. Look at all of those items that you can get. The guns, the weapons, Voruna herself, and then we scroll down. Oh, nice, a Lua Circular Scene. And then there are also arcanes in there. Look at that, on health pickup, plus 25 max health, stacks up to 50 times. That's right, everyone. You can get a Warframe with essentially, I think this adds on at the top tier of it, is it 1200 max HP? 1200 max HP. I think I did the mental math right on that, but feel free to correct me or check it if you want, but it's pretty simple math, so I think that one's right. You got other awesome stuff. Lua Thrax, Arcane Rise, 60% chance for 150% damage to primary weapons for 24 seconds. Primary Frostbite, increase cold crit, multi-shot, stacks up to 40 times when you use cold status effect. Electricity, similar, but with reload multi-shot on electric, right? A lot of great loot. That is how you collect and farm up your girl Voruna and both of her weapons right there, the Sarofang and the Perigale. Hopefully this video helped. It was just a quick little TLDR kind of on everything you can farm on Lua's Prey, because it's all right there anyways. So hope it helped. Like, sub, favorite. If you want to support the channel financially, you can join the membership. You can subscribe on Twitch, or you can use the Epic Games Store creator code Pupsker if you ever buy anything on the Epic Games Store. Always helps out. So thank you. Have fun farming up Voruna. She's a pretty fun Warframe overall to play. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.